they want what I got.
Give it up for the one, the only, Mel Stephens!
Welcome to Sparkle! This is my show about all my shitty jobs. Because listen, I've had so many of them, and I keep wondering, guys, how are you ordering all those Postmates? How are you doing it? How are you paying your rent? How are you paying your rent? Okay? I read an article recently, a few years ago, and I try not to read them often, and it was like, everyone's quitting their jobs en masse, and I was like, don't do that. I've been quitting my jobs since I started getting jobs, okay? It's like when everyone was like, I'm gonna buy secondhand now because of the climate crisis. I was like, also don't do that. I've been buying vintage since I could buy clothes because I've always been poor. My mom used to re-gift me Christmas presents. You're welcome. And she would also give me gifts for her. I'll explain. So at Christmas, we collected crystal animals, and so specific. And she'd be like, "Oh, open it! What animal is it gonna be?" I don't care. And I'd open it up, and she'd be like, "Oh, a crystal swan. I'll hold on to that for you." I have an amazing, amazing crystal animal collection I've never seen. But then I started doing it to my husband. Oopsies. I phrase it different. But like I'll get him a present and I'll be like, "Oh, we really needed this robe. We needed it. Me needed it, okay? I needed it." One of my favorite shitty jobs, I was in Los Angeles working at this place called Jack and Jill's of Beverly Hills. It's closed, don't worry. And I was working a brunch shift. They only served brunch. And it was Oscar Sunday. It was busy. And I was working, they were like, "You gotta take a break. You gotta take a half hour." And I was like, okay. So I go out back and I smoke as many Parliament lights as I can. Like, I'm like, get them done. So I'm smoking them and it's like 3 minutes till my break's over. And I'm like, that's the time I gotta go to the bathroom. So I go to like get in line to go to the bathroom and they're both being used. And I was like, ooh, I gotta go. You know what I mean? Not number one. I had a lot of Parliament lights. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh man, I gotta go. And then something happened. And I was like, I have to go. I have to go now. And then I felt like an animal in a cage. I was like, I gotta go now. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go, they're not coming out. And then I shat myself. People are lining up. I'm shitting myself. And then a woman in a stroller comes out and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, it took so long." And I'm like, "Get out of here! You're gonna be changing my diaper soon, get out!" So I go into the bathroom, and it was one of those restaurants where it was like, they were like, "We don't want a normal apron, we want one to the floor." So I like take the apron, I throw it over my shoulder, I take off my pants, poop falls out. Dark. Throw away the underwear, not salvageable, okay? And then I have to finish because I held something back. Obviously, I held something back. So then I was like, I gotta figure these pants out. So I go and I start like washing my pants in the sink with like Dial soap, and I'm like, oh, I'm naked. Which is like an apron. I'm like, oh, it's been worse. It has been worse than this. And then I put them back on. Tough. Wet poop pants with no underwear. And I'm like, okay, people are knocking on the door. I'm way over my break. My break is past. And I was like, okay. And I know you're probably thinking, she went home. Had to have gone home. No, I had tips to make. I finished the rest of my shift. Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. So I would stand away from the table because I could smell me. I'm so sorry. Tough. So I left my shift feeling pretty bad. And I thought, I'm going to treat myself. So I went to Rite Aid and I bought myself a pair of shoes. Yeah, well, that got you guys. What? Darkness! Everyone was like, that's the line! Real success story I am. One of my least favorite things is like when you're working at a restaurant and you run out of something you should never run out of, ever. I was working at this restaurant, we would often run out of eggs. A breakfast place. And so I'd have to go up to the table and I'd be like, hey, I'm so sorry. We are 86 eggs. And they'd be like, what's 86? And I'd be like, oh, okay, we're out of them. And they're like, yeah, but this is a brunch place. And I'm like, good point. Our manager's a fucking idiot. But the pancakes are great. But I've never in my life, ever, met a manager of anything that I was like, oh my God, they are just so kind and they are so smart. Never in my life. That happened. Now I am a manager of my husband. When he's doing his side work, I just stand nearby. I don't get involved. I let him know what he's doing wrong. I write him up all the time. I will let him go at any time I can. There will be cause. He thinks his shift is over. He's laying down on the couch, and I'm like, you better get back out there on that floor. So I'll quit a job for any reason. I love to quit a job, obviously. But I love to quit a job when, my crush leaves. Because, you can't work a job without a crush. You can't do it. One time I quit a job because my crush left to go open another Chili's. I was like, I can't do this because it's so fun. It's so fun when you have a crush at work because you're like, I'll meet you at the dishwashing station. Or you'd be like, I'll help you out. It's okay. What do you need? You know what I mean? It's just exciting. Your mundane job is just so fun. It's just one of my favorite things because it's to date or not date a coworker. I say, do it. Date the customers. It doesn't matter. I'm from Georgia. I moved to New York, and I was living in New York, and I was working at this restaurant, and I had a huge crush on the bartender because bartenders are hot. And, he didn't like me, but it's okay. And one night, he wasn't working, and me and some of my friends, the coworkers, were like, let's go have a drink. And I didn't have a lot of money. Theme. And that'll go throughout. And so we went to go out and have drinks. And I was so hungry. So I thought, okay, do I eat or do I drink? And I thought, I'm gonna have a Guinness. Heftier, feels kind of like a meal. So I did. I had a Guinness. I had a lot of Guinnesses. And I just ate as many bar snacks as I could. I was like, yes. And there were a bunch of Ruffles, odd snack. And I got really drunk. And I thought, you know what? I gotta go tell him that I love him. Now's the time. So I leave that place and I'm ready to tell him. And I come out and I just hail a cab and I'm like, take me to Brooklyn. Take me there. We're in the cab. And I had recently just bought myself this bright green purse. And I was so proud of it. Now that I say it out loud, it's quite hideous, but I was so proud of it. And I was sitting in the cab. And here's the problem. If you get sick in a cab in New York, you have to pay them money. You guys are smart. And I was like, $50 is a lot of money. Now, even. That's a lot of money. So I was in there, and I was blackout drunk. You know what I mean? But I could still see some things. You know what I mean? I could see some things. And so I was sitting there, I was like, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. Oh no, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna be sick. So I opened up my purse. And I threw up in it, and I was like, oh. He's never gonna know. He's not gonna know. I open it up again. I throw up a second time, and I was like, he's not gonna know. I open it a third time. It's hard. I throw up in it, and I close it, and I'm like, he should know by now. We stop, and I'm like, I'm in Brooklyn. I'm gonna tell him I love him. But of course, this was pre cards to pay, so I open up my purse. Tough. And I reach in, and again, I'm blackout, I can't really see. But I can somehow feel the wet 20, and I'm just like, hey, yeah. I get out, it's raining. We've gone 2 blocks. I'm not in Brooklyn. And I was like, oh, what do? I was like, I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him and tell him I love him. But I just thrown up on my phone. And this was back then, so, you used the phone and it broke. It was probably attached to my house, so I was like, okay. I'm gonna go to a payphone. Really aging myself here. I found some quarters, wet quarters, and I was like, Tita Papa, in the rain with a throw-up purse. Hi, oh my God, I love you so much. I said I love you many times. And it was like, you have 1 minute left. And I was like, oh. And I hung up and I was like, that was great. So I go home and I pass out and I wake up. My purse is fucked. It's gone. It's dead. And I was like, okay, I have to go to work now. So I go to work at the same restaurant and he's working. We're working the shift together. And I was like, this is tough. And he was like, oh, you left me a message. I was like, I did. I did. And he was like, do you want me to play it for you? And I was like, I'm good. You don't need to do that. He played it for me. And I was like, oh. But see, he had taught me that you should drink on all your shifts. Like, he taught me to drink on the job. So I was just like, let's get wasted, because this is tough. This is a tough one. So I started drinking. And that's how you really get through a shift. You know what I mean? You're just like, this is great. I had a coworker who was like, you know what? We should do cocaine. I was like, we should. This shift is gonna fly. One time I was standing at the bar and my nose just started to bleed. And the owner was there and he was like, your nose is bleeding. And I was like, oh my God, I spend so much time in the steam room. That's not how that works. And then I was really drunk and I was like, I had all the tables out on Houston Street and it was like Sex and the City, the original one, the good one. and I was like, oh, watch me take these Cosmos outside. Watch me. And I put like 5 on there. I was like, not 3, not 2. I was like, put them all. I walk out and then I just immediately fall. And I was like, ta-da! They didn't fire me. I was never fired. But don't worry, guys. I used to be obsessed with 2 things. Dicks, obviously. Alcohol. But I'm sober now. So you're welcome. Oh, wow, okay. And I'm married, so now I just like scroll Pinterest and listen to white noise. That's all that's left. You know what I mean? That's all I have left. But the place that did fire me was Jack and Jill's, which was very confusing. They didn't even fire me for shitting there. But that seems to be the reason. But they had a huge roach problem. Like, huge, massive, gross, I know. And I had a huge roach problem in my apartment. And I was like, guys, I went on Dr. Google, and it was like, the way that you kill roaches is with boric acid, because it like dehydrates them, it like fries their legs. And I told the restaurant, I said, do it, and it did, it worked. They were like, it was amazing. At the same time, I was also having a chronic yeast infection. And, okay, hard for everyone. It was hard for me. And I didn't have health insurance. This was pre-everything. Okay? And I went on Dr. Google again, and it said that boric acid works for that. Yeah. So I I was just popping in there. You know what I mean? But it worked. But I try not to think about the fact that it kills roaches and my vagina at the same time. So I wanted to use something a little bit more natural. You know? So they were like, you could dunk a tampon in tea tree oil. Wow, that got you. Okay. I thought that was quite nice. But I'm allergic to tea tree oil. But I thought maybe not on the inside. You know what I mean? I wasn't sure. So I put it in, and I went to work, and I was like, oh, definitely I'm allergic. I'm definitely allergic on the inside and the outside. Both don't work. I really learned how to be like a waiter when I was living in Georgia. I was working at this like Italian restaurant in Georgia. It was not good. But that's like when I learned that there are two kinds of people. Okay? There's people who hustle. And there's all of you. Okay? The hustlers aren't laughing. We don't like you at all. Because like you probably make more tips because you're nice. And I'm not. But like I quickly learned like to be like a waiter and to make money. It's all, you turn those tables, you get more money, so move. So I was like, yes! I wanted to be really good at it. I was like just sticking my hands in people's plates. I was like, I'll bust any table. Let's do it. I didn't care. So I was like learning at that job how to like run food, like a runner. And he was like, put the plates on your arm. And I was like, watch this. I'm gonna put so many plates on my arm. Fucking, I don't need help. And the cook like put him on my arm and I was like, that's hot. That's very hot. And he's like, it's fine, just run your food. So I ran to the table and I hate when people do this and you get to the table and you're like, fettuccine Alfredo? And everyone's like, oh, who ordered that? Who ordered that? Here. John, did you order that? Did you? I ordered it. I ordered it. And I'm like sweating. My arm is so wet. I'm like, and I'm like putting the food down. Finally, I put the last one down. I walk away and my arm just blows up. I had 30-degree burns. Yeah, it was bad. I'm a hard worker. I'm gonna show you. But it's hard because like I dislike people. But I'm just desperate to get them to like me. It's a real conundrum. You know what I mean? So when I moved to New York for acting school, it doesn't matter. It's a different time. And you know, the towers were still burning. It was 2001. It's the facts. It's what was happening. And there was a bulletin board for like, I needed to get a job. And it was like, do you like Christmas? I was like, yes. I love Christmas. So I went to the group interview and this guy comes out and he was like, you must love Christmas. And I was like, that's a lot. But okay. And then he was like, we have rules. And it was to be an elf at Macy's on 34th Street. That's cool. That's very cool. So he was like, first, if anyone, this will get you fired. If anyone asks where you're from, you say the North Pole. It doesn't matter. And I was like, okay, whatever. And he was like, and elves come in all shapes and sizes. And I was like, obviously, I'm so tall. He said, if somebody sees you out of your costume, you have to say that you're undercover, checking to see if they're naughty or nice. Feels like a hard ask. I was like, whatever. He's like, you also have to work Thanksgiving Day parade. Tough. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And I was like, whatever, we'll get there. We'll see. You know what I mean? But he was like, the perk is you get to name yourself. I was like, oh, I love this. This is so fun. And people were snatching him up. They're like, I'm cinnamon, I'm nutmeg. I was like, you little fucks. I'm gonna be a little different, because I'm quirky. I'm not gonna be so on the nose like nutmeg. So I was like, I'm gonna be sprinkles. And I was was like, guys, my name is Sprinkles. And they'd be like, hey, Sparkles over here. And I was like, it's Sprinkles. Hard to correct people all the time. Love that. They're like, Sparkles. You're like, Sprinkles. Sprinkles, spring is a thing. What are sparkles at Christmas? That's not a thing. My manager, Gumdrop, was a real bitch. She was. And she'd always be like, no more water breaks, it's Santa's turn. And I was like, Santa fucking gets everything. I don't give a fuck about Santa. One time I was standing there, and I would leave work and my face would hurt because you have to smile. And you'd be like, welcome to Macy's Santa Land. I'd leave and I'd be like, oh. No one talked to me. So it was tough. One time I was standing there and this guy came up to me. He was attractive. I was attractive. But it wasn't the time. And he was like, where are you from? And I was like, the North Pole. And he was like, no, but really, where are you from? And I was like, the North Pole. And he was like, it's okay, my daughter's in there. Like, you can tell me. And I was like, I'm from the fucking North Pole. Get out of here, okay? I realized I actually couldn't make it to Christmas Eve. I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? I couldn't do it. So I walked into Gumdrop's office. And I was like, Gumdrop, my brother was in a tragic accident. I can't do it. He's fine. I obviously lied. And she's like, well, you know that this means if you quit now, you'll never get to be a veteran elf. You can't come back. And I was like, shucks. Guess that's my loss. I turn around to leave and she's like, bye, Sparkles. And I was like, fucking Sprinkles, man. It's Sprinkles. No, I wasn't always a cute little blonde in New York. When I was in high school, I was disgusting. I had severe acne. I was on Accutane 3 times. If you don't know what Accutane is, it's like a thing that gets rid of acne, but every pill has an image of a pregnant woman. It's like, do not get pregnant! Do not get pregnant! I was on it 3 times. The 3rd time, my tongue swelled up. Okay, yeah, okay. The picture got too deep. So I had high cholesterol at 14. Hard to do. But that's because I would have a Big Mac every day. Because it was during the Monopoly. I was trying to get that boardwalk. Watching that documentary was upsetting. I would have a salt bagel with bacon, egg, and cheese, with butter as well. I worked at a bagel shop. It was a lot. And I would also have Arby's 5 for $5. Yes. And it was just like, I would take away the buns. I'd be like, I don't need the bread. I just like thinly sliced meat. I would just eat, like, by itself, just thinly sliced meat. I was disgusting. But I was in love with the baker at the bagel shop. And he would always be like, oh, you're such a Fraggle. I was like, oh, I don't know. Now, I was working out here at a restaurant that was like an all-nighter. It was like 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. And I had blown through dating all my coworkers. Blown right through them. Mikush, I slept with him, and he would always bring it up every time we were refilling drinks. I was like, shut up. That's why it only happened once, Mikush. I slept with Josh. He would always read me the Bible afterwards. I was like, you're making this so dark. It doesn't have to be this way. So I moved on to the customers. And this guy would always show up in a white Bentley, and he would wear gold rings on his pinky fingers, and he was hot. And he asked me out, and I was like, you know what? Sure, let's do it. So I didn't have a car when I lived here for like the first 7 years, so I like met him at a place, and we like meet up. We have like a coffee and a piece of cake or something. because I don't drink. And he was like, hey, I want to show you my jewelry store. I was like, jewelry store? He's like, yeah, I own a jewelry store in Beverly Hills. I was like, okay, sure. So we like ride together in his Bentley. I was like, this is crazy. And we get to Beverly Hills at night, which is sad at night. It's not what you think. You're like, oh, this is sad. And he opens a jewelry store, and I'm like, oh my God, am I about to have a Pretty Woman moment? Like, is he gonna give me something? I hope so. And I'm wearing a blue polka dotted dress and like cowboy boots. And I sit down, and there's a TV, which I wasn't like really clocking. And then he turns it on, and he's like, I want to show you something. Yeah. He's like, I really want to get your opinion. And he starts to play me his acting reel. That he shot himself at LAX. And this is pre all the phones we have now. So it was like, was he like this? Like, what was shooting himself? And he was like, I'm an LAX. And I was like, what's happening? I still slept with him. Yes. And I think after you sleep with a customer, that means you can't come to the place anymore. I do think that that's what that means. But he would still come, and I was like, I feel like this isn't allowed anymore. So I left that place, not because of him, just whatevs. And I moved on to another job. And I was working at this restaurant, and I get a two-top in the window, cute little couple, and I walk up, and it's him. And I was like, oh, damn it. And I walk up, and he like doesn't act like he knows me. And I was like, two can play that game, sir. I can be a robot. And I was like, hi, thank you so much for coming. What can I get for you? Because I've worked in service for so long, I now say that all the time. I say it when I'm hanging out with friends and it's the morning. I'm like, thank you so much for coming. Have a great night. It's a compulsion. I can't stop doing it. I'm just like, thank you so much for coming. Have a great night. And people always look back and they're like, what? And I'm like, well, this did feel like work, didn't it? It did. So I was in Georgia, obviously where I'm from. It was 9/11, the actual 9/11. And I wanted to gauge your guys' vibe. And I was like trying to save up as much money as I could to move to New York. And I was teaching cardio kickboxing, but I wasn't getting paid, which is hard. But I thought maybe eventually I would. I didn't. But I was like teaching my class on 9/11, and it was in the morning, and I was like, da 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 da, and like all these like middle-aged women started to leave, and I was like, guys, whatever it is, it's gonna be there when we get out. And it was, wasn't it? When I was living in New York, I used to get really drunk. And I would go to clubs, and I would just dance battle people. By myself. I would get wasted. I'd leave the house at like 11 p.m. I'd go into the club. I'd find someone, and I'd be like, let's go. Let's go. And they would. And we would go. And circles would start, and I'd be like, I'm fucking amazing. I'm not a dancer. I've never danced before. But when I'm drunk, wow. One time I ran into somebody I dance battled at night during the day. And it was like seeing something in the wild. It was wild. Because I saw him, and we were both like, huh, who? Are we embarrassed? Or was that cool? And then I was just like, we both like gave a head nod. And I was like, I think it's cool. I think it was cool. I was leaving a job once in New York, and I was walking around. I was walking to the train, and a French guy comes up to me, and he puts his hand on my lower abdomen. Tough spot. For a stranger to touch. And he goes, beautiful. And he goes, you should be a model. And I was like, thank you. I don't know. And he was like, I'm doing a show with Grace Jones in Paris, and I want you to be in it. And I was like, oh my God. Okay. Okay. And he goes, do you shave your pussy? And I was like, no. And he goes, don't shave it. Here's my card, call them, you're coming. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I told all my friends. I told everyone, I was like, I'm a model now. I was like, I'm not going to LA because I'm a model. So I met up with him in a restaurant because I wanted to find out a little bit about what I was doing. Never been a model before, so I showed up, we sit down, we have some French fries, and immediately he's like, did you shave your pussy? I'm like, no, I didn't. Why is this so important? And I was just like, well, so what are the other women in the show doing? Like, what is this show? Who's Grace Jones? Like, I didn't know anything. When do we leave? Like, what's happening? And he goes, well, first, slow down. I want you to come back to my place, get naked, and we take pictures of you. And I was like, oh no, this isn't real. I got it in that moment. And I was like, oh, bummer. So I left and I told my friends, I was like, I don't want a model. I'm too quirky, you know? I don't need that kind of life. It's not for me. So we're gonna take a break and talk about all the places that wouldn't hire me. What? McDonald's. Starbucks. 4 different Hooters. I thought it was a mistake. I was like, this seems crazy that you guys won't go for me. Any retail. But listen, who is hustling at retail? No one. No one. No, I tried so hard to be a bottle service girl. I was desperate. I thought they'd probably make money. Nope, they said, not you. Obviously, I hate people. And so I thought, you know what I should do? Dog walk. It's just me and dogs. So I was dog walking in Silver Lake. And I was like walking a sort of a like reactive dog. So I was like away from people. And then it happened. And I had to go to the bathroom. And I had to go. It was like, you gotta go right now. It was like the commercial. I was like, I gotta go. And I didn't want to poop myself again. One's enough. So I found a bush. And I got down and I grabbed the dog. And he was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, ugh. And I got up and I was like, ugh, do I bag it? I want to let you guys know, I bag every dog poop. I couldn't bag my own. I couldn't. But I really wanted to be good at that job because I'm like a hard worker, okay? So I went on Dr. Google because I was really worried about a dog fight breaking out. So I was like, how do you stop it? I don't know how you stop it. I was really worried. So I went on Dr. Google and it was like, okay, if there's a dog fight, you got to stop it by surprising them. And the way to do that is you stick your finger in their butts. I did not know that. But I thought, okay, I can do that. So I was walking some dogs and there was a fight broke out. And I was like, oh my God, this is my chance. So I run up. I stick my hand in one butt. I stick my hand in the other and I'm just like fingering these dogs' butts. It's stopping nothing. Nothing. Both hands. Covered in shit. So I had to get out of that. I was hired to be in a Levi's commercial. Thank you. But it was for employees only. And I was playing a denim genie, or a jean genie. I really just got that a few days ago. Sad. And it was an overnight shoot at the Levi store in Beverly Hills. I spent a lot of time in Beverly Hills for how poor I am. And I was like dressed in full jeans, and the costume designer would come up to me and like, figure the costume out. And every time she came up to me, I was like, she smells a little, tough. So I was just like, I didn't say anything about it. I was just like, oh, okay. But then at the end of the night, I had hose on, and like, they went like that, and the air came up. The ladies will know. And then I smelled myself. And I was like, oh, I smell. Didn't know. I didn't know. So I threw away the hose because I was like, she doesn't need to have these. And I had recently just started dating my husband at the time, so it was like new and cute. And he was like, oh, let me come over. And I was like, okay, come over. And I showered, so I was like, I probably don't smell anymore. I don't think I smell. And then we were having sex, and he thrust, and then some air came up. And I was like, oh, I still smell. And I was like, this is my worst nightmare. It's every woman's nightmare to smell, okay? And it was happening for me in real time with somebody that I really liked. And I was like, So I didn't know how to stop it except for like, just like slow him down. So I was like, ow, ow, it hurts. I don't know, it did not hurt. Didn't hurt. But I was like, slower, slow as possible. We finished, and I was just like moving around the apartment. And my husband's British, and he was like sitting there. Yeah. I knew that would be fun. And he was like, did something smell a little bad? What? Leave! I screamed at him. I ran to the bathroom. I started crying. I said, you never say that to a woman, ever. And he was like, no, it's just like one time I found a lump on a woman and she did have breast cancer. And I'm like, I'm worried that like maybe you're all really sick. I went to the doctor. I was really sick. I had to be put on antibiotics for a long time. But here's the thing, as a manager, what a great employee. You see something, you say something. You're welcome, me. I did that. That was me. I'll take credit. But sometimes as a manager, you do fuck up, I'm not getting paid. And me and my husband went away for a couple days with my dad and my brother. And I asked my brother, get me some CBD gummies with a little bit of THC, because that's how you activate it. That's what everyone says in all the fucking shops. And yeah, a little bit of THC. I'm sober, it's fine. So my brother gets me some, and we get there, and I open it up, and there's only 2 gummies. I was like, 2 gummies? And my husband was like, oh, I'll have one. I was like, no, 1, 2, me. That's 2 nights. Not adding up. It's not adding up to you having any, actually. Sorry. So he passes out, I take one, and I'm on Instagram, and I am loving. I was like, I'm high. I was like, I'm fucking high. And I've been sober for so long, and I was like, oh my God, I'm high. And then I was like, my heart's racing. How fast should my heart race when I'm high? So I started to Google it. Dr. Google really fucked me up. It was like, it should be this. And I started counting it. I was like, 1, 2, 3, 5. And I don't know how much time passed. But eventually I said, I have to tell him. I woke him up. I was like, something is wrong. And he was like, oh, no, you're just high. Just watch some Survivor. We were going through a Survivor phase. Put on the tribal council. I was like, okay. I lay down. I start like counting my heartbeat on his arm. I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then all of a sudden I sit up and I just projectile vomit. Like, if you've seen What We Do in the Shadows, you know when like the vampires have a French fry and there's just like a hose? It's that. It's like, and my husband was like, this is an Airbnb, get in the bathroom. I get in the bathroom and it's like a hose that I can't control. It's like, And he was like, aim for the toilet. And I was like, I can't. I was on the floor and I was like, I'm fucking dying. I need to say goodbye to my dad and my brother. I said, let me. And he said, no. And I was like, I'm dying. I have to say goodbye. And he was like, no. And I was like, I'm dying and I'm getting a divorce. So I get up and I like sort of walk and I'm like, okay, I guess death is not saying goodbye. That's what people say. You die alone. I was like, it's happening. It's happening right now. And I lay down and I'm like, I'm so pissed at my husband. I'm like, I'm fucking dying. And these are my last moments. And I can't, and I was out. Like that. It was wild. Oh, wow, okay. I woke up and I was like, I'm alive. That's crazy. And then I went downstairs. I was like, Dad, I had a crazy night. And he was like, oh, have some bread. It'll soak it up. So I have a piece of bread. Again. I was like, what the fuck? My brother comes down and he's like, how many gummies did you have? I was like, I had one. He opens it up. He was like, you had half of it because they're like thinly sliced and they stuck together. And I was like, who thinly slices a gummy? I only like thinly sliced meat, okay? That is not it. I called poison control 5 days in a row. I was like, will I be okay? And they're like, no one's ever died from this. Never. I said, let me tell you how much I took again. I need to double check. And they were like, you will always be fine. I was working at this place in New York. It was one of the oldest restaurants, and I was in love with the bartender because they're always hot, we get it. And I was a barista, and he had a lot of girlfriends. A lot of them had girlfriends. It was a theme. And he like went to an Ivy League school. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't go to college. I was like, wow, fancy. But I was like obsessed with him. And one night his girlfriend was out of town and we went over to his place. We were hanging out and oh God, it happened again, guys. I had to go to the bathroom. And I thought, this sucks bad. This is so embarrassing. So I went to the bathroom. It wasn't great. It was bad, okay? It was in the toilet, at least. You know what I mean? But I thought, that doesn't smell great. Hopefully, we'll leave it there, you know? And I come back out, and I'm like, I should fucking go. You know what I mean? And he's like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I was like, oh, no, don't. And I'm sitting there on the couch like, oh my God. And he comes out, and he's like, oh my God. He's like, my cats blew up the bathroom. It smells so bad. I was like, it does. It's disgusting in there. And I used to get really wasted with him, and we would all go out, and one night I just jumped out of a moving cab, because I was like, enough. And get me out of here. And I think I was peeing in the street. Not ideal. And an ambulance came. Okay. So the ambulance comes, and I was at an 80s party, so like one of my heels broke off, my boobs were out, and the ambulance comes, and he's there, and I had an idea. I'm gonna sing him a song. So I jump on the ambulance, and I was a barista, so I was like, cappuccino, ambulance, cappuccino, ambulance, and then I just fell. And they were like, load her in, and I was like, And then they put me in like the crazy jacket. And I told my crush, I was like, come here. Undo me. And he was like, no. And I was like, untie me a little bit. I'll do the rest. He said no, and I was watching a lot of 90210 at the time. I don't know why this happened. The second time he said no, I just went, Dylan! And I just screamed for Dylan. We obviously didn't end up together. Because my employees need to be able to break the law. Okay? I was nannying in Larchmont, and and the woman I was working for was there, and she was hanging out with her spin instructor. Gross. Don't do that. And they found out I did comedy, and they're like, oh my God, do some right now. And I was like, I can't. I'm undercover, checking to see if you guys are being naughty or nice. JK, I did it. I did it. I did do that at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. When I first moved to Los Angeles, I was like, I was having sex, and I was like, I should get tested for STDs. I should. Obviously, that's the healthy thing to do. And this was like pre-health insurance. And I only had one book. It was The Actor's Guide to LA. And I opened it up, and it told me where to go. And it was like this place in the valley. So I showed up, I walk in, and the receptionist was like, are you in the industry? And I was like, yeah. How did they know? That's crazy. And he goes, well, what's your union name? And I was like, I'm not in it yet. I'm not in it. But I'll probably be Melissa. It'll probably be Melissa Stephens. I guess that's it. Let's choose it right now. And he goes, okay, fill out this paperwork, and you'll be, and we'll call you at a few. So I sit down, and it says on the paperwork, if you test positive for any STD, we have to let any directors or actors know. And I was like, huh? They did not do that in New York. What? I was like, I'm gonna have to stop having sex, because I'll probably get one. You know what I mean? Just, it makes sense, numbers-wise. So I was like a little freaked out, but I was like, it's different in LA, it's different. And then there was this guy sitting there with this woman, and he was like, are you going to Vegas? And I was like, no. And he was like, the whole industry is going to Vegas. And I was like, I just moved here. I work in a restaurant. And he was like, oh, well, you have a great girl next door look. And I was like, thank you. He was like, I'm an agent. I was like, huh? He was like, I'm here with my client. I was like, huh? That is some personal attention if I've ever seen it. And he was like, I would love to represent you. And I was like, I'm getting an agent. I'm getting tested for an STD, and I'm getting an agent. You can't write it. That's what happens. So I'm like, I couldn't stop smiling. And he was like, here's my card. We'll put you up in Vegas. You can meet my partner. Like, this is great. And I was like, okay. Wow. I didn't know. The Actor's Guide to LA sent me to the right place. You know what I mean? So I go back. I'm getting my blood drawn. And the guy's like, since you have sex more than most people. And I was like, no, it's not that much. And he was like, well, you do have sex more than most people. And I was like, honestly, it's really just when I'm drunk. It's not that much. I was like, it's not much. And he was like, well, you do have sex on set. And I was like, oh, what? No, I've kissed somebody in an acting scene. And he was like, honey, this is a porn clinic. And I was like, what? No one has said porn at all. And then I was like, I don't have an agent. I don't have an agent. What? And he goes, it's okay, we can still test your STDs. I was like, okay. And he was like, here, if you decide to get into porn, this VHS, it's Porn 101. It literally said Porn 101. It teaches you how to safely get into porn. I watched it, in case. But I want to say, if Sprinkles had gone to Vegas, she would have been a star. She would have been a star. My vagina loves to do things when I'm at a dead-end job. It's its favorite thing to do. I was an assistant, and I was working in a really nice building. Think like a Soho House building. It was a Soho House building. And I had a lot of time on my hands, and I was like, you know what? I should be vegan. I should just be a vegan. It's better for the environment. So I did that. And then I started to move. And then I was like, you know what? Tampons are bad. I need to use a Diva cup, which is like a cup that catches your blood. And then you rinse it out, and it's so good for the environment. But I don't really know how this works. So I got it, and you have to position it very specifically near your cervix and blah, blah, blah. I was in the bathroom for an hour positioning this thing. And I was like, okay, let's go to work. So I go to work, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, something is not right. I go to this very nice bathroom, And I'm like, ooh, I gotta change this. And it doesn't really make sense because you have to like empty it out, rinse it out, put it back in. Hard to do with a lot of stalls. But I was like there and I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it out. It was beyond my grasp. And it was like, I started to think of like those like old tales you would get as a kid of like the girls who like put a hot dog up there and it died or something. You know what I mean? We've all heard that story and you're like, yeah, we know. And I was like, it's gone, it's moving. I don't know where to, and I couldn't get it. And I was like, talking to myself, I was like, you can do it. And it's like, I couldn't get it. And I was like, you have to. And I pulled, and then a cup of blood just went everywhere. And it's like when you're like coloring in a coloring book, and you go like a little bit outside of the lines, and then you grab all the crowns, and you're like, fuck it! Fuck it all! I don't care. That's what it was like. I was talking to my boss at that job. We were just like having a nice conversation. And then all of a sudden, it felt like my butt exploded. And it's hard to, it just felt like it exploded. And I was like, I have to get out of here. And I was like, yeah, okay, yeah. That's great. Yeah, I'll get that for you. And I go to the bathroom. I pull down my pants. There's nothing there. I'm in so much pain. I like boil over. I text my husband. I was like, honey, something is wrong. And he was like, you're probably on your period. I reached through time and space. And I was like, I'm ovulating. Because as a good manager now, I have really, really, really trained my husband. Now when anything's happening, he's always like, you know your body best. And I'm like, absolutely. Didn't see you. I ended up having to have surgery. Things weren't going great. But as most managers of like a financially struggling business, you think contract. No, I say expand. So I thought, we should have a baby. But obviously boric acid, Accutane, all these, lots of things going on. It's been hard. So we had to do IVF. But we cannot afford IVF here in the United States. So I was like, you know what? Let's go abroad. We can figure it out. If I'm gonna go into debt, let's go into a small amount of debt. So we choose to go to Prague. And we go. And it's very Soviet. You know what I mean? Because it's the Czech Republic. And they do things differently. Not good, not bad, just differently. So like, when you go to get your vaginal ultrasound, they just do it. Wherever. You right here. And then like the doctor was like, do you need someone here? Like almost like, don't be a pussy. And I was like, no, I don't need anyone. I can be in a foreign country just putting all these hormones in me and I'll be fine. It was dark. But so I was there and it was the egg retrieval day. And I'm like basically just like, I'm wearing a robe, but it's all open. My bits are open. And I'm like, I guess this is how they do it here. So I don't know. So I walk in and then there's like this metal like thing. And this woman was yelling at me in Czech. I don't speak Czech. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, I hope that's me. I hope that's me. I don't know. And I lay down on this table. Everything's out. And this troll of a woman just like grabs my hand. She's like, this is gonna hurt. And I was like, ah. And she's like, no vein, no vein. And they're like, small veins, no veins. No veins, small veins, no veins. And then the doctor's like on a rolly chair and he just rolls up to my vagina. My vagina's in his face. And he's like, small veins. And then this nurse out of nowhere, too late, she comes over and she puts a little napkin on my vagina. I'm like, that's gonna do nothing at this point. Doesn't matter. I wake up and they're monitoring me like really like a lot. And they're like, your heart rate is so slow. Your heart rate is so slow. They were like, are you like an athlete? I was like, well, I was a dancer. Maybe. I got back from doing IVF and I met up with a friend and she was like, did you guys try naturally before you did IVF? I looked at her and I was like, thank you so much for coming. Have a great night. Out of here. I don't want it. I was an assistant for a producer. And it was like a long time ago, like cassette tape time. And every morning he would wake up and he would talk into it because he was telling his dreams to it. And then he'd come in and he'd go, hey, I want you to transcribe this because we're going to turn that into a movie. I'd be like, okay, and then she shits herself. And then this person, it was like not going to happen. I obviously had to quit. But when I first moved here, I really couldn't find a job, like could not find a job. And this was like pre-internet and everything. So I was like in the LA Weekly, I was like trying everywhere. And there was like a thing that said like dancing hostess. And I was like, I can do that. I'd be like, here's your table. Like I was like, I can do that, that's easy. Here's your table, like fine. Doesn't seem hard. Called them up. And the guy was like, show up at 9 p.m. ready to go out. I was like, got it. So I like get dressed up to go clubbing, drive to downtown LA. I don't have enough gas to get back. So I'm like, this has gotta work. And I get there and I don't really know what to expect. I don't. And I walk in and I like meet the guy and he's like, let me see your driver's license. He's like, cause you know, it's gonna be minimum wage plus tips. And I was like, oh, this is legit then. If he wants my driver's license, I got nothing to worry about. This is gonna be fine. He takes it, he was like, but tonight, it's just tips. And I was like, I'll take anything, it's fine. So he takes me into this other room, and there's like women sitting, and it's like a woman, then a space, and a woman, and then a space. And he goes, do not talk to the women. It makes the men uncomfortable. I'm like, what's happening? And then there's a bar of men there. He's like, we don't serve alcohol. It's not allowed. And I was like, what's going on? He goes, let me show you this way. Takes me into this other room, and there's like a parquet dance floor, and people are just like dancing as couples on it. And then there's a movie theater, and it's got like a big screen, and they're playing The Scarlet Letter with Demi Moore. Feels a bit on the nose. And then just like couples in the seats. And he goes, you know, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. What is this place? What is going on? So I sit down, and he's like, he really tells me to sit down. I was like, oh, what is this place? And then I see over that there's like a clock running. I was like, I don't know what's going on. And we all have numbers. And then I get chosen. And he, calls me over. And the guy that chose me, he's like, be easy on her. It's her first time. And I was like, oh, what's going on? What is this place? And then I realized, they're paying, it's like paying for the amount of time he spends with me. I was like, okay. So we go over into the other room, we sit down, and it's very uncomfortable. And then he goes, what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you? And in my head, I'm like, this moment. I know. It's happening. But I'm like, okay, let's do something light. And I was just like, my parents' divorce. I don't know. And then I volley it back. That's what you do. And I was like, what's the worst thing that's happened to you? And he's like, oh, well, when my daughter was hit by a car and died, when I was watching her, and that's why I come here, because my wife won't talk to me anymore. Yikes. And he goes, do you want to dance? And I'm like, sure. So like a hip hop song is playing, and we dance like this. Odd choice. And then we finish. And he's like, this was so great. I would love to see you again. I was like, okay. He was like, what's your name? And I was like, Sprinkles. And he was like, okay, well, I'll see you next week, Sparkles. I obviously let him have it. I guess I'm Sparkles now. Thank you so much for coming. Have a great night.
Smile on their face. I my job, what the fuck you gon' do? They say I've been MIA, I guess that you ain't hear the news. I ain't gotta do this shit, fuck my manager too. He a snot nose, running at the mouth fast dude. Back to the Drelly program, I just call my brody and he bringing more grams. Ain't gon' eat, so I got no plans. Still hella broke, but I don't give a damn, motherfucker. I ain't got a job, but I'm saving up.